have to admit, I'm a bit nervous getting into the passenger side.
Nervous? Why?
I've seen you driving.
Do you want a lift or not?
Sorry, old chap. Of course. Right. Let's see if we can solve this. Cryptic one this time. 2 down, 8 letters, begins with U. Builder goes mad during door removal.
Unhinged?
Ah. Now I'm pleased I took the lift with you. UN hinged. You sure you wouldn't be happier in the English department? It's the only reason I buy these things now. Although, there was that one story I wanted to read. Can you believe it? About that Molly girl.
I haven't heard anything about the story.
Oh. No, you've been away in Scotland again, haven't you? Lucky you. The lecturer, Molly Shanahan, got taken away yesterday on campus. Caused a right stir outside college. Black cars blocking the road. Plainclothes police, or so it looked. Photographs here on page 2.
I know her. She's the one that wears the red jacket.
Well, I don't know about that. This one could be red. Bit of a giveaway if it was. But you know her.
She's a friend. Well, a friend of a friend.
Good lord. You're not mixed up in all this, are you?
You know politics isn't my thing. Too much writing to do.
Well, it says here she's rumoured to have links with the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. Miss Shanahan, lecturer at Newhall College, Cambridge, was known to be associated with the CND and other anti-nuclear weapons organisations, all of which have come under suspicion since the marches on Whitehall earlier this year. She has been charged with handling data sensitive to Her Majesty's government and passing that data to contacts in Moscow.
I can't believe it.
It's going to make the professor jumpy. Not the reason he wanted the university in the papers. Questions remain over whether she was working alone and how the university deal with the fallout. The same as usual, I suppose. Just carry on.
Molly and Clara were good friends. I hope this won't come back on her.
Oh, so Clara's that friend you mentioned then?
She is. She'll be worried sick.
Look, despite all this newspaper talk, it's only questioning. I wouldn't get too worked up about it.
I'm not getting worked up. I just don't like the idea of everyone spying on each other, that's all.
Well, of course I hate to see it, but you know, nothing to do with us, old chap.
You're right. You're right.
It'll blow over soon, I'm sure.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if this is just the start?
All right, let's take another look at this one. 4 across, 9 letters, begins with T. Oh, this is what I am when you're driving. Rhymes with verified.
Okay, I get the message.
Just gonna write that one down, if I should live long enough.
No, keep going. No, come on. A bit farther. No! Damn it!
Really state-of-the-art technology. It weighs a ton.
Come on, you can do it.
I know.
It's just what I could cobble together with a meager budget.
I just wanted to make sure that if I was carrying the kitchen sink, it was a scientifically useful kitchen sink. I've been meaning to tell you, I heard from Molly just before we left.
I hadn't heard anything since she was arrested.
Me neither until now. Well, it's been awful, as you'd expect. Arrested and questioned like that for so long. She sounded a bit shaken. Didn't sound like her at all.
So is she still under arrest?
Well, that's what she was calling about. She was being released without charge.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Well, it's better than her still being locked up, that's for certain, but something was a little off about it.
You suspect something's going on? Foul play?
Something must be going on, but I can't put my finger on it. She wasn't being very clear. She wasn't sure if she wants to come back to college. I don't know when I'll see her again.
Sounds like it's really affected her.
It's just... I hope it doesn't ruin things. Her academic career, everything, you know? So many people think that where there's smoke, there's fire. It's bloody unfair.
You don't know she's not coming back.
No, but I know there are people who'd much rather she didn't.
I wouldn't like to be in her shoes, that's for sure.
This Cold War suddenly feels a bit real, doesn't it?
Hello?
Hello? Shall I send it up?
Go for it.
I'll never tire of doing that. Taken all your readings? I've just completed mine for the day.
Oh, very efficient. I'd expect nothing less.
Oh, well, you know me. Ready for the walk back?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Although, there's something I want you to see first.
Sounds intriguing.
Follow me, you'll see. Fancy we climb?
Of course.
Come on. Together we can make it to the top. Here, put one hand here, it'll help you up. If I can do this as a girl, I can do it again now.
Your parents allowed you to climb this?
They didn't know. My brother took me. Those readings, Peter, I've been wanting to talk to you about them.
Are they consistent with what they've been reporting in South America?
They're not as high, but they're high. Oh, your equations still work. It doesn't disprove the model. We can still plot the paths of the air currents. But still, something's not right. Keep down.
Oh, what is it?
The white-tailed eagle. Haven't seen one in years.
Look at the power of it.
It's caught something. This is special. I thought they were extinct, poisoned by pesticides.
Beautiful things.
A new life, eh? Oh.
Wonder if we'll see anything like that again. Wonder where it came from.
It makes me think, where did it come from? I mean, the extra radiation. Where did that come from?
You sure it's not a quirk of all this new equipment?
All the instruments can't be giving inflated readings. Oh, come on, take my hand. There you go. Right.
Right. Let's try and work it out.
All right, so what do we know? We know the readings are at their highest down in the southern hemisphere.
And not as high here, up north.
Right.
It's being dispersed over time.
That would make sense.
Well, it's heading from the south up to the north.
Yes. Your model of the air currents. That would prove that's what's happening, that there's this general movement north.
I think we need to find out where this radiation came from in the first place.
We've been running the model forwards all this time, but our starting point has always been South America.
I could look again at the model, perhaps.
Run it differently, you mean?
Run it backwards. See where these air currents originate.
The radiation has to be coming from somewhere.
Somewhere further south.
South of the Antarctic Circle, maybe? I don't know. Whatever this is, people are going to want to hear about it.
I hope so.
I think we might be onto something.
This is bigger than just clouds, you mean?
Bigger than clouds! Although I know you can't believe such a thing.
Ah, I might, given the chance.
It might be what this paper's meant to be about. Look at this.
Hey, hold on.
Just want to get a bit higher. I know a spot. It's windy up here. Are you cold?
Cold. The very idea.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful view. Huh. It would be a beautiful thing.
It would be. If you wanted to do it. It would change the whole focus of the paper. You might be needing some help.
Would you like to help me with it?
Writing it? Well, of course. It could be that beautiful subject I was talking about.
Your subject.
Of course not. Well, it could be ours, though. This beautiful thing. If you wanted it to be.
Come here. What?
The rain.
Oh.
Think we could make it to those trees down there?
If we run.
Here it comes.
If it hits us, you could take my jacket.
Promise me that?
Promise you that.
Let's go then.
This isn't the way back, is it?
I know another way around. Don't worry. We'll get less wet.
Wait!
It's exciting, isn't it?
This! No!
I mean the new idea, the paper.
Yes! Yes, it's great! It's great. Really. Finally.
It's so much better at night, don't you think?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I saw them setting up this afternoon. It was all chaos and scaffolding, but now it's more... Oh, I don't know. Exciting, I suppose. Not just all that. This.
This.
You realise this is a big occasion, don't you? It's the first time you've taken me out, Dr. Hamilton.
No.
At night? In public? Not working, not hiding a wee anywhere. We're out courting.
Cuddly toy?
Oh, you know me so well. Go on then, boys and their toys.
Watch this.
Good grief, what are you doing?
As you said, courting.
Are you now?
10 shots, sir. There you go. Knock down all the cans, the bear's yours. Or more likely yours.
I think this one's more for him.
You're about to be very impressed.
And you have good aim, do you? My knight in shining armour.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I always thought I'd be good in the army.
If only books hadn't gotten in the way. Go on then, prove yourself, army man. Well now, maybe I had you all wrong. You really don't need to prove anything.
That's it, my lad. Only another 5 of them. We'll make a soldier of you yet, Pete, my boy. Now, what's he up to, cheeky little bugger? Spoiling our game. Go on, see if you can get him. Missed him.
That's enough, I think.
What's the matter, Peter?
I'm fine. Clara? Radiation. My God, what's going on here?
Floyd,
are you there?
We're at 80 to the south. Thank God. Tell me some good news.
Oh, not yet, Floyd, I'm sorry. There was barely any fuel. I've walked all this way.
Are you all right, Peter? Where are you?
I'm alive. I'm just very cold. I don't know. I don't know what this place is. It wasn't on the map. Another base. Lots of big machines.
Another base? Are there any people there?
There were lots at the fun fair. Clara was there.
What the hell? Mate, are you keeping it together?
Yeah, no, there was no one. Just a mine. A radioactive symbol.
A mine? God, where the hell are we? Can you see anything else?
Floyd, I can see the ship at last. Mountains, bay, ship, like we said.
You can see it? You can see the Norwegian ship?
I can. I can see it on the far side of the water. And there's a boat. A small boat on this side.
Okay, so that's something. Do you think you can use it to get across?
It might just kill me, but what else can I do? Except stay here.
Yeah, and that'll kill you too. You don't want to give up this close to the finish line. I'm counting on you.
We're not going to die out here. You can count on me.
Peter, please listen to me. You know where you are now. This is the last push. You've made it this far. I know you can do it. Hello?
I'm here. I can do it. I just need to warm up.
No. If you hang around, we've got a problem, mate. There's a storm coming your way. I know because I'm in the thick of it now. You don't want to get caught out on the water when the river hits. Look, I know you're tired, Peter. But if you don't get moving now, you'll never cross the water. Who knows when the storm will clear? You've got to leave now.
It's all I've got, Floyd. You know that. I'm giving it everything.
You have to. Please, Peter. I don't want to die here.
All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Go on, mate. Go. Get out of there. Come on.
Peter, good to see you at last. You look well.
We were just talking about you, old chap.
Here, we got the first round in to celebrate.
Oh, thank you.
Heard the paper's going shockingly well at last.
It is, thank you.
John, your eminent professor, mentioned it. Gather you showed him an early copy.
Word spreads when something's good, that's all.
Never seen the man so delighted. So, I propose a toast. To Peter.
To Peter.
To me?
May this be one foot inside the club. So all in all, I hear it's been a very productive summer. Got everything you wanted in Scotland.
It's an inspiring place, yes. Very beautiful.
Oh, she is.
What are you talking about?
My hands are clean. I just mentioned Clara.
That was it. Clara, good man, Peter. Like I said, inspiration.
Sorry, shouldn't I have said anything?
I'd rather it was kept quiet. I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea, that's all. Clara's been helping with the readings and...
Helping? Well, bit of note-taking here and there, filing.
She's been doing more than that.
Oh, I'm sure she has.
Oh, I thought it was more, assisting them writing.
Clara's far too clever for just note-taking. I didn't mean to give you that impression.
Oh, I see. So wouldn't that make it a joint paper?
Sam, I think we all know that Peter is the real professor in waiting here. I think he knows better than anyone how much he put into it and who wrote what. Isn't that right, Peter?
Of course.
And he's well aware his chances of promotion would be considerably lower if he'd only done half the work in collaboration.
Of course I'm aware. Of course.
Fine.
Collaboration isn't a bad thing.
I agree.
Unless, of course, you're that girl Molly, collaborating with the communists.
I think the word you're looking for is collusion.
Well, didn't work out too well for her either way. Shame, really. I'd have happily colluded with her.
Joe.
Ah, you're right. You're right. Too complicated. I prefer things with fewer strings attached. Having the KGB and MI5 watching through the curtains, that would really put me off.
Molly didn't deserve all that. I wonder what's happened to her.
Well, she hasn't come back for the start of term yet, apparently. Beyond that, who knows? A vanishing lecturer.
Doesn't that worry you?
Not especially.
You're not worried, are you? You've got no secrets to hide?
I just think she was unfairly singled out.
It's all water under the bridge. New term, things will have settled down, fresh start and all that.
My thoughts exactly. New term, new students. Speaking of which, what do you think of those two over there?
Them? Very nice, I'm sure.
Very nice.
Hold this, will you?
Are you leaving us?
Don't be so possessive, Peter. What are you, the wife? It's like you said, Sam. Never too late for a fresh start. I meant what I said. Hearty congratulations on the paper. You always had that passion, much more than the rest of us. And this sounds like that old conundrum, women or work. Just don't forget your years of struggle. Don't miss this opportunity now. Wouldn't want you missing out on what you deserve.
Thank you.
Right. I'm off to get what I deserve. Don't wait up, chaps.
You're a disgrace, Joe.
Absolutely shocking.
He keeps doing that, doesn't he?
He'll stop it one day.
But what's there to stop him?
Come on, Pete, pay attention. Head in the bloody clouds again. That's your problem. Pick up the oars and row like I told you. Faster than that, son. Come on, keep them both in time.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. And try and keep your weight in the middle, too. You don't want to tip us in. What a wonderful start to the holiday that would be.
Do you want to help?
No, this is a test of your listening, son, and trying to work things out for yourself. How would you learn if I did everything for you, eh?
I didn't mean do it all, just take an oar, maybe.
Well, say I did, and you could only work one oar. Then where would we be? We'd be going round in circles. Oh, now, look, there's a strong current coming up. It's a good test, son. Now, remember what I taught you, and this won't be a problem. I keep her straight and true. Strong arms. I said strong. No, 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 no!
Trying.
That side! Harder on the port side!
Help!
Jesus, Pete, that one! Oh, come on, give it here! Give it here! Good, you get back there, I'll do it. I knew you weren't made for this!
Well, maybe you're right.
Come on. Prove you can go the rest of the way. Current's not as strong now. Here you go. I have done my best, Peter. Whatever you do in life, you can't expect anyone to do things for you. my experience. I won't always be here to help. And there'll come a time when you've got to prove you can do something by yourself.
Ahoy! Good row, Captain Hamilton.
Oh, get me away from this thing. It looks calm out there, but it's rougher than you think.
Oh, it does look nice and calm, you're right.
It's the current. Can't you see it?
It's very nasty ripples. It's practically a storm surge.
I think if the wind had been in another direction...
Oh, come here. Don't you know me at all by now? Come on, let's walk.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I've got used to being this relaxed. What's it going to be like getting back to college, having to smarten ourselves up? I really like you like this. It's nice. Remember when we met on that train and you're so self-conscious about your tie?
Oh, I remember. Seems silly now, eh? You were wearing that lovely sweater you got on now, weren't you?
What, this? Well, I only bought it recently. It's a new colour for me.
You sure about that?
Positive. Ah, strange. So, do you want the good news?
Absolutely.
While you're out, I checked with the hotel and they said we could stay another night. And I thought, why not? Extend this holiday as long as we can. Extend the celebration.
Celebration?
Oh, you know, the summer of work. The fact that it's practically all done now. And perhaps we could celebrate us too.
Us? Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Mr. Absolutely Hamilton.
Oh, stop it. I don't say it like that.
You do, and that's fine.
Ready to go home soon?
Not in the slightest. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look at these houses. Oh, if I had found someone I could row with, perhaps I could be living here.
Hey, I can row.
Well, that's good, because I think I might be in love.
Oh? Me too.
Well, those two houses up on the cliff, look. Oh, which one should we have, the red or the blue?
It's arbitrary.
Oh, go on, pick one.
Okay. Blue.
My choice exactly.
Oh, almost like I knew what you were going to say.
Well, either house looks big enough for me. Maybe more than me one day.
Family.
Well, like I said, one day.
What about your work? Wouldn't you want to finish that first?
Well, finish work before I settle down, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I love my work. You know I do. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to keep going as long as I can. I don't see why it has to be one or the other. Would you give up work to have children?
Of course not.
I keep thinking about all these bright young women I'm teaching and I'm scared. I'm scared that despite all they've achieved, despite the fact that they're walking out into the world with a degree from Cambridge, the first thing they'll be asked is, how fast can you type?
Don't be so pessimistic.
It's not pessimism, I see it. Even the jobs they get, they're not expected to keep once they've had children. All it needs is people to stand up to it.
Well, Molly was taking a stand. Do you think that changed anything?
Not a woman this time. Women have been making a stand, throwing themselves under horses since the suffragettes. We need men to start fighting for it.
You can count on me.
I hope you do make a stand. Won't become part of all that. It's not easy, you know. A lot of people are still living in the dark ages about all this. Your professor, for one, I'll bet.
Oh, he's not as bad as you think.
I wouldn't be so sure. He doesn't know about any of this, does he?
This This work?
Exactly. The work we've done. You will tell him, won't you?
Of course I will. I'll go straight to his office as soon as we're back.
You promised me that.
Promise you that.
Good.
Happy?
Happy. You?
Very.
Peter, marvellous to see you. Do come in. Take a seat. I have to say, I'm delighted.
Delighted? Well, that's wonderful to hear.
I must say it's very impressive.
Very kind of you.
Not at all. It's your work. I think the direction you took it gave it something of real value. Well, as I say, quite apart from the climate side of things, the method you developed to track radiation, I can see it having far-reaching implications, and not just in your own field. It's marvelous.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah, first-rate piece of work, Peter. First-rate. This other name on here, Dr. Clara McKirrick, I presume we could drop that.
Clara was responsible for half the work, Professor. I couldn't...
Oh, well, I understand you probably had some little research assistants, but, well, we all have secretaries. we just don't usually put the name on the front cover of the paper.
Yeah, Clara did more than a little research.
Really? Oh, well, I see. Tell me, have you seen your friend Joseph recently, Samuel?
I have.
Doing so well in their new positions. I would dearly love to see the same for you, Peter. And more for you, in fact.
Well, thank you.
It would be so well deserved after all these years, especially after the risk I took.
Risk?
A boy from a grammar school, first in his family to make it to university, you know what I'm saying. It's been really wonderful to give you this opportunity. I would just hate you to throw it away by misattributing your own hard work, that's all, for whatever reasons you might have.
Throwing it away? What do you mean?
I mean, there is a world of possibility out there for you. Well, as I say, it really is very good, and I'm not the only one who thinks so.
You've given it to someone else already.
I knew a few who I thought might be interested. I thought you'd be pleased. In fact, I think you might want to prepare yourself for being the center of attention for a little while. I'm sure you would be able to cope, but I think it's perhaps not quite the sort of thing you'd like to foist on a young woman's shoulders.
Whatever it is, I'm sure Clara could handle it.
With this name on here, there is a good chance it will cause problems.
I'm sure I could handle them.
This isn't all about you, I'm afraid. There could be problems for everyone. Clara was close with Molly Shanahan, wasn't she? The one suspected of being a communist spy.
I'm afraid I don't know.
Well, it's true. How close they were is the real question. Clara joined Molly on that anti-British protest march, I hear.
People are saying Clara's a spy now.
Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's started digging. Yet. A lot of people, very important people, believe you are either with this country or against it. Some of the benefactors of this college, for example. My father used to call this university one of the greatest contributions Britain has made to the world. I would agree with that. Wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
I'd hate to be the one to undermine it. The affair with this Cambridge 4 business has been bad enough. We can't change the past, Peter. But we can learn from it. Before we fool ourselves into remembering it too kindly. Now, with this name on here, and the associations one might make, you see what I'm saying?
If you met Clara, I'm sure you'd agree her name should be on the paper.
Good God, Peter, I am trying to make you understand something. This is precisely the way the rot sets in. It's the slow knife. Members of this university were recruited to spy for the Soviet Union 10 years ago. Now, members of this university are demanding we lay down our weapons, the only defense we have against the very same foreign power. What happens in 10 years' time? And what happens to the integrity of this college in 10 years? If you share your work on a whim with a girl you've taken a fancy to, and what happens 10 years after that? Cannot survive by making oneself vulnerable. That is why this university is still here. That is why I am still here. I hope you understand how much I care about your success. It's so common for work to fade into obscurity after it's published. It would be a shame if yours were denied my full-throated support, especially after so many years.
I've spent years working on this.
I cannot make your decisions for you, Peter. By all means, publish with Clara as a co-author if you're feeling generous, but if you do, you'll have to take your chances. It would be difficult for me to bring to bear any influence I have. By way of illustration, I have an address in Whitehall to give you.
Thank you.
Afraid I can't tell you much more now, but he's a good man. Cambridge man. And you may find there's one more reason to leave Clara out of things. I'm sure things will become clear soon.
I think you've made things very clear.
Well, let me know what you decide. Just knock any time. My door is always open. Peter, marvelous to see you. You've come at the right time. England the 37 for 4. Terrible state of affairs. Anyway, you said you wanted to see me about something, eh? Something you wanted to let me know.
Clara came up with the big idea too. Financially,
What can I say? I respect your decision. I do admire a man who knows his own mind.
Dr. Hamilton. Peter. How do you do? So good to meet you.
how do you do?
Excuse me, I won't be a moment. Still 3 o'clock, yes? Oh, no need to reschedule. This won't take long. Should be very quick. Right then, please do take a seat. Delighted you could make it to London. I do hope you get the time to enjoy it a little too, considering how busy you've been recently.
Thank you. I'll try to.
Good, do. Anyway, I imagine you're wondering why we asked you here. Well, it can't have surprised you that your field of study has been of increasing interest to us, especially since the war.
Since the war? I didn't know that.
Oh, of course. The paper is going very well, I hear.
Well, it is now, thank you.
Oh, yes, your professor, John Hargreaves, passed us a copy. And it's impressive, the amount of information you've managed to gather. Although I imagine the process of gathering it was rather difficult on your limited budget.
I had some help.
Oh, yes, we heard about that. As I said, we were most impressed and wanted to make you an offer. Reward, even.
Reward?
Well, you've no doubt taken your budget to its limits by now. What would you say if I could guarantee you a practically unlimited budget for further study? Ensure you had the best equipment, like the Americans. Take you right to the heart of things.
The heart of things?
I believe you traced the source of the radiation back to Antarctica, didn't you?
Well, it was me and someone else.
I see. Well, whatever the details, I'd say that warrants further study on location, wouldn't you?
It does?
It certainly does. We could place you with the Falkland Islands Dependency Survey working in Antarctica, scientist bods. Happy amateurs, very passionate like yourself. Of course, you'd probably have to sort a few things out with the other name we saw on the paper before you go. I hope that wouldn't be too difficult, considering what's on offer.
The other name, Clara, you mean?
Lovely name. Probably for the best she wouldn't be able to go. Oh, not my say-so, I'm afraid. It's run a bit like the army down there. No women allowed.
I don't think she'd like the idea.
I can assure you this is bigger than any one person.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what this is yet.
I see. Well, you signed those papers on your way in earlier, so I'm at liberty to tell you a little more. Things in the Antarctic, they've been a little strained recently. Lots of vested interests, territorial claims overlapping. Some sides wanting to secure the resources under the ground. Now, this kind of thing has been going on for decades, of course.
What kind of thing?
Oh, the Germans were flying over there, dropping swastikas in big circles. Before the war, that is. All a bit ridiculous, really. Now, I'm afraid it's the Soviets we've got to contend with. Bit of a royal mess, if you ask me. Still, we're trying to work with them.
Why would you do that? Isn't it dangerous?
The idea is to avert danger, I believe. It should all be in everyone's interest, you see. Every country signed up to something called the Antarctic Treaty. All a rather clever bit of politicking that happened behind the scenes a few years ago. Set up to ensure that Antarctica is used for strictly peaceful purposes. No weapons are to be used. No one can make any future claims on the land. Now, if it sticks, everyone will be frightfully happy. Every side content that they've staked their claim. No more aggression, let's say.
Sounds sensible.
You'd have thought so. We've managed to placate the Soviets so far. This is all strictly confidential, but the sounds coming from Whitehall are not good. We're rather worried that it might all fall through.
I'm sure you are, but how does this affect me?
Well, in addition to the climate science you'd be able to do, tracking the radiation in the clouds and so forth, we'd like you to inform us of any other sources of radiation out there, what the readings are. If there are any bombs being set off on the continent, it's important that we know as much as we can about them. We don't know what the Soviets might do next. You'd be using the very best equipment, as I said, useful for your career, useful for us.
This is still climate science, yes?
Absolutely right. The less we're involved, the better, really. But as I say, if you can help us in this small way, it would certainly help that career of yours.
My career's fine. Thank you.
Well, after speaking with a few people, Professor Hargreaves, for example, I'm sure that whatever your academic ambitions, after working on something as important as this, you'd have no trouble progressing. And if nothing else, think of the adventure of it. What a reward it would be for all your hard work. What do you think?
All right. I'll consider it.
Please do. Sorry, I've got a meeting in Westminster in 20 minutes. We'll have to cut this short. It's been very good to meet you. Do let me know. And if this Clara thing feels like a sticking point, all I can say is sometimes we all have to answer to something greater than ourselves. Why not think of it as an opportunity for you and to do what's right?
I see. Well, I'll do what's right. You can trust me on that.
I hope so. Women come and go. This is for your country.
Floyd.
Was that all about?
You tell me.
I mean, I might have enjoyed it if I was a 10-year-old boy, but it was just boys and their toys again.
It's just an adventure story.
Do all your adventure fantasies involve so much shooting? Presenting themselves as if they're heroes instead of the land grabbers they actually were?
Okay, I see what you mean.
I know what you're about to see, that they were just men testing themselves against the world.
I do hear where you're coming from.
Fine, I'll stop it now. And another thing, where were all the women? I counted one, she was a cook.
It was only supposed to be a bit of fun. I'm only teasing. I do see what you mean, really.
It's depressing. Just turn the radio on, would you?
Of course. Not much.
The Prime Minister has urged for calm after news from Washington emerged tonight that the Antarctic Treaty is on the brink of falling through. Neither Britain, the United States, nor Soviet Russia could reach a deal. And, in an increasingly nervous political atmosphere, there is now the risk that there will be no agreement to stop any active aggression in Antarctica. After pinning the blame firmly on what he called Russia's continuing aggression, the Prime Minister warned that the next steps are far from clear, and that in this climate of mistrust, the world needed to stay vigilant. It remains to be seen who will make the next move.
Hey, stop shooting, you mad fool! Oh, he's hit the engine. You've hit the engine! What have you done?
It's you, mate.
Are you out of your mind?
Sorry, mate. I thought you were a bloody Russian. Not a bad shot, though. I'm gonna catch us a gull for our tea.
You hit the vehicle! The engine's dead! You satisfied with yourself?
Never felt better. Took the last of those painkillers and a drop of whiskey sorted me right out. I thought I'd go for a walk.
You found whiskey?
I had that all along. Save it for special occasions, birthdays, Christmas. crashing in the middle of bloody nowhere.
Is the radio on?
Ah, yeah, had to get away from those beeps. Better out here.
Believe me, it's not better out here.
Why don't you leave me in peace?
Well, let's get you inside.
Ah, yeah, good idea. More whiskey.
How are you feeling now?
Bit shitty. But better. Yeah, I just needed that sleep. Mate, that bloody noise on the radio was driving me mad. Do you know there's a Russian voice that appears on that channel once in a while?
Really?
Yeah, sounded urgent, whatever it was. Same phrase over and over. Ah, Jesus, this leg.
Do you think the Russians are still out here?
Bloody well hope not.
Why not? We need help.
They don't want us here, you know? Why the hell should they save us, eh?
You don't know that they wouldn't help us, do you?
Whatever you found out there, you weren't supposed to see it. If you think some Soviet's going to be happy to see you get out of here alive, you got another thing coming. And personally, if I saw one out here, I'd make sure he didn't make it home either. Before he did the same to me.
Alpha Romeo Lima, this is Faraday. Faraday Station calling.
Are we glad to hear you?
Hello? We picked up a distress call from this frequency. Can you hear me? Over.
Yes, I can hear you.
You're very faint. Can you tell me your position? Over.
Floyd, what's our position?
82 degrees south, 19 west.
We're at 82 degrees south, 19 west. Hello? Hello, can you tell me what's happening? Why is everywhere deserted? Over.
Hold on.
God, what the hell are they doing?
It's possible that there's been some sort of radiation leak. The Soviets have been broadcasting a warning signal which might have triggered an evacuation. We think that your location is within... I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore. Don't worry, there's no imminent danger. Can we confirm 82 degrees south, 19 west, correct? Over.
That's right.
We're sending a rescue party out. Hold on tight. Over and out.
Wait, don't go.
They've gone.
That again. It's too bloody sinister. Turn it off. Well, ain't that a beauty?
I can't believe it. They're coming.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, come on, you heard them. They're sending someone out.
Well, I hope so, mate. We're both in line for knighthoods if we make it out, that's for sure.
You still need to sober up.
Your government loves to give out honours to failed Antarctic explorers. Otherwise, the whole endeavour would just look nuts. Shackleton, remember him? Marooned most of his men on an island for a year.
They were pioneers, surely.
Robert Scott, he got the polar medal, didn't even make it home. Heroic failures. Just like us. Hey, how does Sir Peter Hamilton sound? Anyway, that's if we make it out. Hope they find us before the food runs out.
Well, I found you again, didn't I?
Yeah. You did, mate. You did. Which reminds me, how did you find the plane again?
Dumb luck.
No, come on, seriously.
Well, no, it was lucky. Spotting the flares that you sent up.
What's that? I never sent up any flares, mate.
Sorry?
No, the flare box was empty. Not been checked in years, my guess. Bloody panicked me for a while.
Are you saying there's someone else here?
Search me. Why don't you take a look out? You see anything?
It's too hazy. Wait. There it is.
That's not far away. So there is someone else out here.
Do you think they're friendly?
Chances are no. We're gonna need more food soon.
Put that down.
This is from World War I. Would you believe?
Why are you playing with that thing?
Here. One bullet left.
Why the hell do I need this?
We know there's something going on, but we don't know who that could be out there. All I'm saying is, be on your guard.
I'm not shooting anyone.
Just raise it up when you approach. That's all. Make sure you're the one in charge. If in doubt, make sure you're the one that fires first.
There's only one bullet.
Just the one. You better hope there aren't two of them. So, you gonna wait around here all day then?
Are you gonna be alright?
My whiskey, mate, I'll be happy as Larry. And I've got this. So, just keep that gun raised, you'll be fine. Make sure you don't get that knighthood posthumously.
Don't shoot! Friend!
Who are you?
Russian! Engineer, friend!
What are you doing here?
I am getting very cold. You?
Me too.
You are right. Peter, marvelous to see you. You've come at the right time. England are 37 for 4. Terrible state of affairs. Anyway, you said you wanted to see me about something, please. Something you wanted to let me know.
There is.
All right. Well, have you come to a decision?
Clara and I, we're too close now. I can't take her off.
I must say, I admire you. It takes conviction to stand by a principle like that. As I've always said, your decision. You will be fine.
Good. You have a friend.
What the hell?
Hey, what are you doing? Get the hell out!
This man is not in good condition.
Jesus. Peter. What have you done to him?
Maybe I saved his life. For now.
Now? What, till your band of merry men turn up?
We need to leave. Can this plane fly?
What?
Are you the pilot? Can this plane fly?
Peter! Peter, what's going on? Why do you bring this damn Soviet agent in here?
I didn't.
We need to leave.
You can bloody leave. The British are coming for us.
No.
They're coming, all right. Just not for you.
No, nobody is coming.
You can think what you like. We're staying put, and you, my friend, can get the hell out.
I tell you, there's nobody else out there now. We need to move.
Right. Who the hell are you?
What are you doing?
Telling you to piss off, you and however many comrades you have out there.
You do not know what is at stake. You do not know anything. We will die here. We need to...
Hey!
We do not have time for this. Now, can this plane fly?
It doesn't matter. We just need to wait till our guys arrive.
What is it? Is it the engine?
We don't need to fly out.
If it is the engine, maybe I can fix.
How the hell did you get here in the first place? You must already have transport.
He's got a vehicle.
Yeah, I had one. No fuel.
No fuel.
What happened out there?
I didn't need to shoot anybody.
The man is right. And not feeling very well, I think.
Yeah, what's this about a vehicle?
I told you, the vehicle is dead. But you have one. I saw it outside. Will it move?
This man put a bullet through the engine. It's dead.
He likes his weapons too much, I see. Here. Have it. So. We need to fly, or we die here.
Die here? What's going on out there?
It's a radiation leak, is that it? It's been contained, they told us on the radio.
No leak, an explosion. They are dropping a nuclear bomb.
No, you're wrong.
Soon. You have radio? You have heard countdown? Beep, beep, like Sputnik?
That's a countdown.
It's just a radiation warning.
It is countdown. We do not have long. You have heard it getting faster, yes?
Yeah, Peter, it was on that frequency when I switched it off. See if you can get it.
It is getting faster all the time. The faster it gets, the less time we have. We need to leave.
No, they're coming. They said they'd keep broadcasting, so we knew they were on their way.
And are they?
Peter, turn the dial. Can you hear anything?
Hold on.
What's going on?
There's nothing there.
Christ almighty.
I am engineer. Maybe I could fix the aircraft if you would tell me what is wrong. Do we just need to pull it out of the snow? Is there damage?
No, it's in good shape. I saved the plane, but it's more complicated. frozen carburetor, that's my guess.
You have a lighter? Something to heat it?
Wait. Here.
Then I can fix.
Can I help?
Oh, don't worry. If I am careful, it will be enough.
Then we're all right. We're saved.
Maybe we are all saved.
Jesus! What is happening? Saved by a Soviet!
No, it's all right. We're gonna be all right. It doesn't matter where he's from. He might be the only man within a 1,000 miles who can fix this aircraft. Lucky we found him.
Yeah, lucky you couldn't shoot straight.
Yes!
Well, what is it now?
You say you land the plane well, but there's hole underneath. In the fuel tank.
What does that mean? Can you fix it?
Yeah, I can close it up, but that is not the problem. There's no fuel.
Can you check again?
There is nothing.
Oh, Christ.
Is there anyone else we can radio?
There would be no point. They are all gone.
We're screwed then.
Yeah, unless there is fuel in the wing tanks, maybe?
Not this time. Flying light.
Then we are, as you say, screwed.
Here. Might as well make use of that lighter. Not your usual brand, I would guess.
No. Thank you.
Seeing as we're all doomed, might as well be mates. Take it you don't have any out there anymore.
Comrades. No.
Why were you alone?
I was following everyone as we evacuated. In the storm, we could not see each other. My vehicle ran out of fuel. I was behind them. They did not see me stop. Maybe they reached the coast before they even realized.
They just left you there.
I was desperate. I prayed for them to come back, but I knew they wouldn't. The snow covered our tracks, and they had their orders. They wanted to survive. Yeah, they would have been crazy to come back.
I can't believe it.
Well, you have not been so lucky too.
Storm got us both, eh? Well, your English is very good. I take it you're not a spy.
This would be very bad spying. No, I am engineer and a translator too sometimes. I could help translate British and American radio traffic. That makes me think. What were you doing here?
All right. In this new spirit of international cooperation, you might as well know. I was asked to take this gentleman out to the big British science base down south. He was supposed to be studying there. That right, Peter?
Climate science, the clouds.
Yeah, that's what we told everyone too.
What do you mean, told everyone?
No, officially. Unofficially, it was a little more than that.
You were studying something else?
We were studying you. Oh, I'm surprised you did not know. You have been studying us.
No, I was going to study radiation in the clouds.
Climate science, yes. So, maybe it is you who are the spies. Yeah, but it seems you don't know all our secrets just yet.
I saw the mine.
You? You made it that far?
I did.
So, you saw the base where we lived?
Must have been awful there.
No, we packed everything up in the big trucks before they left. You don't think we really live like that? You must have thought we were animals.
No. No, I didn't think you were.
Well, who says you're not?
Oh, he's being fun here.
He's getting drunk.
Well, there's not much reason to lay off it now. So what were the rest of you doing out there?
We monitored that mine, checked for leaks, monitored for radiation levels. But we monitored other things too.
Other mines?
Not that, no.
Then what?
Your bomb tests.
Our bomb tests?
Yours.
No, the British don't test out here. The Antarctic Treaty prevents them.
It should prevent the Americans too. But this does not stop them. Oh, it's interesting what they had told you. Did they tell you to study our bombs?
No. I mean, not in those exact words.
Did they tell you you would really be studying your own?
Are you suggesting they lied to me?
I don't know what they said, but our government, they lied to us.
Well, my government wouldn't.
Yeah, whatever you think, we know British bombs have been getting too close. Shock waves from one caused a landslide, killed 2 men.
The Norwegian base?
Yeah, I believe so. We don't test here, seems you do. And each time your bombs go, they make more places unusable, like the mine.
Are you saying that's a British bomb that's gonna go off?
No. This bomb is Russian, and it will be dropped right over the mine.
What? Wait, you destroy your own mine?
Yes, the mine is old, they can leave it. But they want to destroy it, to keep it a secret.
That's insane.
Maybe they think it is better this way.
Better than everyone discovering what they've been up to? Stockpiling uranium, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Surely there'd be some kind of retaliation.
Maybe they think they can just say it is a jest.
Ah, it sounds bloody risky. British and the Americans would expose it, surely.
What, and risk revealing that they have been breaching the treaty too? They are just as guilty.
Ah, it's all just flag waving. Bullshit, I don't care for it. I'm trying to stay clear of that stuff since the war. Still caught up with me.
I also do not care about taking sides. I am tired of their secrets. I just wanted to get home.
We all wanted to go home.
Oh, we are all the same. Why now? Is there's a plane with a bomb on it, and that is what the countdown means.
And we're stuck in the middle of it all.
Yes.
Can't believe there's no fuel.
No fuel. And no escape. It's getting worse.
He's keeping a stiff upper lip about it.
I do not understand it.
Don't worry, a British thing.
I did not think my final cigarette would be British.
Here. Might as well go the whole hog. Not like I'm keeping it for later.
Maybe not in your condition. I don't think he can hear me.
When it comes, what do we see? A flash of light? It'll be quick, right?
I hope so. That is disgusting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I wonder where it came from. Bottom of the barrel, maybe. Oh. Ah, he's coming round. Thought you were completely out of it.
You said you wonder where it came from.
What?
Something about barrels.
Ah, yeah, so you did hear us, yes. Yes, mate, I was talking about barrels. Don't worry yourself, unless you've seen some barrels full of fuel for this aircraft.
I've seen barrels. I've seen...
What's that?
Barrels? What kind? What color do you paint your aircraft fuel barrels?
Red with a white stripe.
Yeah, I've seen them, lots of them.
Where?
The British base, that way.
What, you little beauty? Why didn't you say?
I didn't know. I didn't know they were for aircraft.
How far is the base?
It's not that far, it's walkable.
No, we need one. Someone needs to go.
Too right.
Yeah, there's only one who can go.
What? No, he's in no fit state.
No, he's fitter than you. You cannot walk.
You could go.
I have to fix the engine. We may already be too late. Come. We need rope.
Hey, where are you going?
We need to pull the aircraft out of snow first. Come.
Do we have the time now?
Do we have the choice now? Come.
You be careful with my baby. Don't mess up her tail.
You count to 3. We pull together after.
I'm barricading for you guys.
1.
1.
2.
2.
3.
3. Hey! That's the bloody stuff! Top work! Good job!
You give me that.
What?
We need you sober, you fool!
Hey, that's for my leg, mate. I need that!
You need to show me engine. You, we need fuel now. You know which way to go.
Towards that red light.
There is weather coming in. It can come in very fast. You need to be quick. You can do this. We need you to do this. Please.
I can do it.
We will die if you can't. I need to fix engine. If I finish, I come. But you are on your own now. Please. Go! Go! Come on. Up.
Get away from me.
Clara, wait.
Not now.
Clara, come back.
It could have been so good, Peter.
Well, wait, it is good. It's getting published.
I'm not talking about the bloody paper, Peter. Christ. Us!
Well, we are good, aren't we?
Well, you might be, but I'm not sure I know what's going through your mind anymore. After everything we've done, after you promise you that.
Promise you that? What?
Ow!
Clara!
Don't you worry about me, Peter. I'll be fine. Going to see your professor, were you? Oh, well, more fool me.
I did go.
I should have known you'd always back your little boys' club over me. You had no intention of telling him how much I've done.
No, I told him.
Word gets out, Peter. I didn't think it at the start, but you're just like the rest of them. You, of all people. Still, that's my fault, I suppose.
Fault? No, nobody's at fault.
I thought you were different. Not introducing yourself as Doctor this or Doctor that when we met.
Wait, no, I introduced myself as Dr. Hamilton, but that doesn't matter.
Did you? Oh, and I suppose you didn't run away from my lecture that time? Didn't go on that march together? Take sugar in your bloody tea now? It's like when we were talking about living in that red house by the sea. What was so frightening about that? Why the big panic?
I didn't panic. We had a discussion.
I don't remember one.
Wait, no, you're the one who's wrong. It was the blue house, not the red one.
Your memory, Peter! Are you even thinking straight?
Yes.
I know what happened. I was there. Perhaps you were miles away again. Are you even here now?
Yes. Here, yes, absolutely.
Peter! Were you ever here?
I'm here now! I'm here.
I'm not gonna be fooled by this any longer. Do you actually believe yourself?
I don't know.
You betrayed me. I'm not forgiving that. I can bloody well promise you that.
Peter, marvelous to see you. You've come at the right time. England are 37 for 4. Terrible state of affairs. Anyway, you said you wanted to see me about something, please. Something you wanted to let me know.
The paper's mine. I'd like to take Clara's name off.
I am pleased. I think you've done the right thing.
Up. It is not far. You nearly made it.
Nearly made it. I was so close.
We can do this together.
Teamwork.
It is better with us both. Take that side. And push. Stay straight. Stay straight.
Straight. And true. Straight and true.
Got it all wrong. Come! Together, come! There is no time! Wait! Up! You must get up! Go, go, go!
Alright, here goes nothing. You ready to go get that knighthood?
Go, go, go!
Here we go!
It could be ours, though. This beautiful thing. If you wanted it to be.
Come here.
I knew it wouldn't last.
What?
The rain. Want to go back?
You go. I'd like to stay a while.
Are you sure? You know what you've got to do? You know the way?
I'll find it.
Well, okay then. You take care. I wouldn't want to lose you now. Bye then.
Bye.